Hi, I'm John Johnson of SongwoodInstruments.com. Welcome to my Musical Saws YouTube channel. I began playing the saw when I was 16 years old, and I started with a rusty handsaw that was hanging on the wall of an old school building inside. And at the time I didn't have any like bass violin bow. All I had was rough material. I had to make my own bow with a stick and with sewing thread. I made a ribbon out of the sewing thread, and then I had to take sticky pine pitch from a tree and try to make that hair a bit sticky so that I could get the blade to sing. That experiment, of course, only yielded a few very rough notes. I don't recommend trying to make a bow that way. It's best to actually have a working bow. You can use a violin bow, but I personally recommend something a little heavier and with a wider, coarser type of hair, such as a bass bow. I highly recommend a bass violin bow for playing the musical saw. I found it works the best. Anyway, if you are interested in learning how to play one of these unique instruments, I've never done it before. If you already played but would like some pointers on how to get better at it, I'll be having future shows just for that. And so this channel is to inform, is to educate you, and is to entertain you. Anything related to the musical saw. And in my future shows I'm going to be touching on many things. Examples would be the best known musical saw players around the world right now. We're going to be having shows about that, talking about them as individuals and what they do. The people that make these, there's like 6, 7 pretty well-known makers around the world. I'll be talking about them and the similarities and differences in the saws that they produce. We'll have shows related to physics and history, where these come from, how they work the way they do. We'll be talking about festivals and world events, places you can actually go to hear the saw being played individually or by groups of people. You can meet vendors there and try out their instruments in person if you're looking for something to buy. Also, of course, I'll be talking about my own company, the saws that I design and build myself, how my saws are unique from anyone else's, how they're similar. I'll be talking about the unique services I provide, such as customization of existing saws. You have a saw that you like the blade a lot. Maybe you're not so happy with the woodwork on it. Maybe you want to look into a good playing tip in order to get more range out of your saw. And that does that. It gives you an octave or more of range if you know how to use it. I do all kinds of unique things with wood. I do inlay work, I do carving. I have a great choice of hardwoods already that I can work from. I can customize existing saw blades. If you have a blade you really like, or if you already play the saw, maybe you'd like more range from that blade. Maybe you'd like to expand your upper end by an octave. I can actually do that. If you have a blade that's all dirty, rusty, corroded, send it to me and I can clean it all up and make it look like brand new. That's a fact, because I've got all kinds of specialized equipment and supplies to do that with. I can build cases for these instruments. Anyway, feel free to contact me either at SongwoodInstruments.com or at my dedicated email, which is songwoodinstruments@gmail.com, or of course you can post directly to this page. So today is strictly an introduction to what I hope is a long series of good videos for you. Check in frequently. I'll be putting things up every week or two. Next week, for example, I hope to get up a musical performance for you. But I'll be having all kinds of stuff going up in the near future. So again, thanks for stopping by. This is John Johnson, and I hope you have a very good day.